Welcome to Motivation 99, where greatness come to get inspired. Sit down, my student. Close your eyes. Listen. Do you hear that wind? That is the sound of strategy. You see, war is not only fought with swords and soldiers, it is fought in boardrooms, in ideas, in the quiet decisions of every day. Sun Tzu, the great master of ancient China, wrote The Art of War not to glorify battle, but to teach us how to move through life with clarity, power, and peace. Come, sit closer. Let me tell you his wisdom as a story of how to win without fighting. Chapter 1. Laying plans. The ground. Before the battle. Before you act, plan. Before you plan, observe. Sun Tzu begins with 5 sacred truths: the way, heaven, earth, command, and method. Slow, rhythmic tone. The way is harmony between leader and people, between vision and reality. Heaven is timing, knowing when to move and when to wait. Earth is environment, understanding the terrain beneath your feet. Command is leadership, wisdom, courage, integrity, discipline. And method, the system that holds it all together. In life, as in war, the seed of victory is planted long before the battle begins. The wise do not rush, they prepare. Chapter 2. Waging war. The cost of action. The drums of action. But beware, every move has a price. Sun Tzu warns, prolonged conflict drains the spirit. In business terms, endless hustle burns out the heart. Do not fight every battle, choose the one that matters most. He who knows when to fight and when not to fight will be victorious. Act with purpose, because sometimes the strongest move is restraint. Chapter 3. Attack by stratagem. The battle of minds now, Sun Tzu reveals the highest form of mastery: to win without fighting. The wise general breaks the enemy's plans, not their bones. He defeats their will before the battle begins. In business, this means strategy over struggle. In relationships, empathy over ego. The strongest warrior is not the one who strikes hardest, but the one who sees clearly. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Chapter 4. Tactical dispositions. The calm before the storm. Before you charge forward, make yourself invincible. Defend what is sacred. Protect your peace. In business, this means preparation. In life, it means inner stillness. You cannot control the storm, but you can strengthen your roots. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Invincibility is not power, it is presence. Chapter 5. Energy, the power of flow. Imagine water flowing down a mountain. It never resists the rock. It simply finds another way. Sun Tzu teaches, the greatest power is momentum. Strike when the current favors you. Rest when the tide pulls back. In modern life, this is balance between action and rest, effort and surrender. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Learn to move like water, and no obstacle will stop you. Chapter 6. Weak points and strong. The art of seeing clearly. Every strength hides a weakness. Every weakness hides a strength. The wise leader studies patterns, not to predict, but to perceive. In business, this means finding the gap others overlook. In life, it means understanding people, their pride, their fear, their needs. Appear where you are least expected. The master smiles, be formless, like smoke slipping through the cracks. Chapter 7. Maneuvering, the dance of strategy. War is not a charge, it is a dance. Leadership is not domination, it is rhythm. Too much control, and the spirit breaks. Too little, and chaos blooms. The same is true in every team, every home, every heart. Lead by presence, not position. Inspire through example, not force. A leader leads by example, not by force. Chapter 8. Variation in tactics. The way of adaptation. The rigid tree breaks in the storm. The bamboo bends and survives. Sun Tzu whispers, adaptation is life. Plans will fail. Markets will change. People will surprise you. But the one who flows never truly falls. Be like water, shapeless, boundless, alive. Water shapes its course according to the ground. Change, young one, is not your enemy. It is your evolution. Chapter 9. The Army on the March, reading the world. The wise general reads signs in dust, wind, and silence. He knows the spirit of his men. He sees before he acts. In today's world, this is data, culture, intuition. It is the art of paying attention. The universe whispers clues at every step. The question is, are you listening? He who knows the ground wins. He who knows the sky triumphs. Chapter 10. Terrain. The ground you stand on. Not all ground is equal. Some lands are open, others narrow, steep, or entangled. In business, these are your markets. In life, they are your circumstances. Choose your battles and choose your terrain. If you can, be the first to the field. And wait. Patience is the general's greatest ally. Chapter 11. The 9 situations. The theater of life. Sun Tzu speaks of 9 battlefields, from comfortable ground to death ground. On easy ground, soldiers grow lazy. On desperate ground, they awaken. When your back is against the wall, that is when your true power rises, because there is nowhere left to run but forward. Throw your soldiers into positions whence there is no escape, and they will prefer death to flight. Sometimes you must burn the bridge behind you, so that you have no choice but to win. Chapter 12. Fire, the power of chaos. Fire can destroy, but it can also purify. To Sun Tzu, fire represents disruption, the power to transform. In business, this is innovation. In life, it is courage. But remember, when you start a fire, have water nearby. Passion without wisdom becomes destruction. Chapter 13. The use of spies, the eyes of wisdom. And now, the final lesson. Victory belongs to those who know. In ancient times, spies brought information. Today, knowledge itself is your secret weapon. Understand your competitors. Understand your people. Most of all, understand yourself. All warfare is based on deception, but all success is based on awareness. The inner battlefield. No, open your eyes. You see, the art of war is not about fighting others. It is about mastering yourself. Your fear is an enemy. Your doubt, a spy. Your discipline, your sword. When you control your thoughts, you command your army. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. So, whether you are leading a team, building a dream, or simply finding peace, remember this: victory belongs not to the strongest, but to the most aware. The one who sees all, resists little, and moves only when the moment is right. That, my student, is the true art of war. Thank you for listening to Motivation 99. Kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay motivated, stay inspired, stay great.